Hello, everybody, and welcome to your Fire Energies reading for 2023. This reading is going to speak to all fire energies in your natal charts. Everybody is so much more than their sun, moon, or rising sign. There are 12 houses of the Zodiac, and in 3 of those houses is fire houses, Aries, Leo, Sag. We all have 3 fire houses, 3 earth houses, 3 water houses, and 3 air houses in our zodiac, our personal zodiac chart. Okay, I've left a link below so you can look at your zodiac chart if you don't know which houses represent what. For me personally, my 3rd house, my 7th house, and my 11th house are my fire houses in my personal natal chart. Okay, and each house of your zodiac chart represents a different area of your life. And so the information that comes through in this reading is for these 3 fire houses in your natal chart, your zodiac wheel. Okay, and if you have sun, moon, rising nodes, or Mars, Venus, Jupiter, Uranus, any planetary placement in these 3 houses, it makes this reading even more potent, even stronger. Okay, so this is what is going on with the fire energies for 2023, all placements in these 3 areas of your life. And again, to know what these areas are specifically for you, you will have to look at your own personal natal chart to see which houses are occupied by the fire signs. All right, let's see the overall energy for this fire. All right, we have void, of course, moon, missing. All right, so the fire houses in 2023 are being very activated so that you see what has been blocking you, what's standing in your way, any sort of emptiness that you feel inside, discovering like the missing piece inside of you. And you know, even if we're missing a certain person or a certain time in our life, when we feel empty, the answer is always within. The missing piece will always be found within for the restoration and the balancing. Okay, so with these fire energies, I'm seeing a lot of balancing happening in these areas of your life that the fire energy is personal for you in your natal chart. Okay, and we are going to have an Aries hybrid solar eclipse on April 20th, 2023. So I feel that eclipse energy goes with this right here, the void, of course, moon, discovering what was missing. There's going to be a major enlightenment, okay, big revelation, things being exposed, specifically wherever Aries is represented in your personal natal chart. Okay, so just to give you an example, Aries is represented in my 7th house in my natal chart. I don't have any other planets, anything in there, just Aries occupies my 7th house, and the 7th house is soulmates, relationships, or karma. So this eclipse energy for me personally in Aries is going to be around soulmate relationships or karma in my life. All right, and I just give you an example of myself to help you better understand how to relate this reading to yourself personally. All right, so look at your charts, wherever Aries occupies, you're going to have a major epiphany, a major revelation around that eclipse period. And, you know, if you have any sort of planets or sun, moon, anything also occupying that house, this is going to be extra potent. And if you don't know what each house of the zodiac represents, just do a Google search and you'll find a lot of information, just quick little reads of what each house of the zodiac represents in your personal life. And you can also do that for each planet, what each planet does for you if you don't know. And I highly recommend, you know, doing that if you don't know, because you're going to learn so much about yourself. Your zodiac chart, your natal chart is a blueprint of the energy that you're working with this lifetime. All right. And this reading is telling you what the fire energies are doing in 2023. All right, look at that. We got help coming in under the fire element in general. Under the Aries energy, look at that. We have reunion. Under the Leo energy, message of forgiveness. And of the Sagittarius energy, we have regrets. Okay. So in general, yes, the help. Discovering what is making you feel empty, what is challenging you, what is in your way, seeing the truth, big revelations, okay, in the areas of your life that are represented by fire in your natal chart. Expect epiphanies, expect deep soul understanding and shifts and things you need, like coming into play for you. All right. Now, the house of your natal chart that is ruled by Aries, we have a reunion coming into place. Okay, so something is returning to you from your past, but this here, since we know that there's an eclipse happening in the Aries energy in 2023, I feel for some of you, this reunion, this return may be of something you've lost in the past, and it's now returning to you in a new form in this area of your life, the house that Aries occupies in your natal chart, okay? Something is returning to you. Some of you, this could be a person. I mean, I just said my house of Aries is the 7th house of relationships. So if you're a 7th house ruled by Aries, this could be a reunion of a soulmate in your life, whether a friend, a family member, or a soulmate. All right. It's just there's something from your past returning to you, the same thing or in a new form in the house that is occupied by Aries. Okay. Now, Leo, we have a message of forgiveness. Okay, so the house in your natal chart that is ruled by Leo, there's some healing, there's some forgiveness that needed to take place inside of you about something that's happened in that area of your life. And because of what's happening here, just with the fire energy in general, you're going to be able to see things from a different perspective. And this doesn't mean that you're saying, oh, you know, what happened is totally okay and I want more of that. Absolutely not. This is saying, okay, I accept the past and I've learned and I've grown from it. Okay. And I don't want to carry this weight around. And for me personally, the 11th house, Leo rules my 11th house, which is friendship, socializing, and wish fulfillment. So an easy message to correlate with that is that I would be coming into some forgiveness for maybe what some friends have done to me in the past. All right. And I just give you that as an example. Look up what each house means, because this message of forgiveness, of release, that's going to happen for you in the house that Leo rules in your natal chart. Now, for the house that Sagittarius rules in your natal chart, this is where you are coming into some forgiveness for yourself. Okay, things where you've been beating yourself up about feeling really bad, feeling really guilty, feeling ashamed, just different stuff you've been struggling with about yourself. Again, you see that eye, it's like you're rising above. Sagittarius is higher spirituality, higher learning. So what I see is what you feel has been missing in your life in these 3 houses is coming to you in 2023. Along with it, some forgiveness, some healing, okay? And in this particular deck, this card is a little bit different than these 2 cards, okay? The house that Leo rules in your personal natal chart, there is a lot of spiritual growth that you've been working on in that area of your life, okay? And you're really going to overcome a lot in 2023. It's like the completion of a bigger lesson with this Leo energy in whichever area of your life it represents. All right, so let's pull some tarot and go deeper. You know, and if you have planetary placement or sun, moon, rising, or node in fire, go deeper on the meanings of that, because that's going to go and correlate even further into what we've brought through. Okay, so like, let's just say you have Aries ruling your 7th house of relationships, and you also have Venus in Aries, as well as Mars in Aries. That would be a huge message of big shifts in your relationships in 2023. All right, so really go deep in house meaning, as well as each planet or sun, moon, rising node that could be occupying these houses, because you're going to be able to expand on what you are receiving here, and it's going to help you understand different things going on for you during 2023. All right, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Ooh, look at that, the Six of Cups. There's that reunion energy. The Two of Wands, the Devil, the Magician, and Seven of Pentacles. Okay. So look at right here, the Two of Wands. I focus on what I want to make happen, and I am free of whatever is holding me back. This is so significant for the fire energies and the way they're moving in your life. You're really coming out of a place of confusion into a place of clarity, understanding, and stability. Okay, we saw at the start that you're going to see kind of what's been holding you back, what's been challenging you, what's been standing in your way, what's been evading you, okay, in any capacity. And the answer is going to become very clear, and you're going to break through, okay? But also the Two of Wands with the Devil, I do see a lot of forgiveness and release of things in 2022 with the Two of Wands there, like a lot of heaviness that's happened in these areas of your life. You're overcoming it in 2023, and you're finding forgiveness and a lot of release, okay? Because again, something is returning to you in these areas of your life, especially the house of Aries, whatever that represents for you. Okay, we have I deserve financial security, and I remember and treasure past happiness. Some of you, this is like maybe money that's owed, good karma returning in the form of finances, of money, relationships of the past, ideas, dreams of the past, things that were taken from you coming back to you in a new form. Okay, but yeah, there are things returning of the past associated with the fire energy, especially whatever house Aries occupies in your natal chart. All right, but again, what's returning to you isn't to harm you. It's like a balancing of karma. It's what you deserve. It's something good. And then we come down here to the Magician and the Seven of Pentacles. I manifest perfectly what I deserve. I trust my ideas and my direction. Where you have felt lost, restricted, blocked in the past, 2023 is opening new doors for you in these areas of your life, these three firehouses. Okay, you're going to have breakthroughs, and you're going to have much more successful manifestations, because again, remember, what you feel is missing, or what's blocking you, what's holding you back, you're coming into a deep realization and revelation of that. So a lot of positive with the fire energies. Oh, look at this. This just jumped as I was saying that. Universal energy brings you opportunities and possibilities with birth. Yeah. And that's just the fire energy in general, okay? It is bringing birth, new energy to you. Oh, look at this. The House of Aries. Your heart's desire is ready to come true. Oh, you got to see what house that is for you. Beautiful. Wish is coming true. And whatever this wish is, again, this could be a dream of the past, a goal of the past, or it could represent a relationship returning, or it could be something you lost in the past now comes to you in a new form. Wow. All right. So for the Leo energy, we have thorns. Weathering the challenges ahead will bring in a new and positive future. And look at that. This is where we're forgiving. We're releasing a lot in the house of Leo in our personal natal charts. And the thorns are representing what you've been through. Okay. And now, because the energy of the fire is shifting, you are able to forgive, to release, and you're only better, stronger, and wiser for your travels. Oh, look at this. We got the unicorn. Success, hope, freedom, healing, and magic are all available to you if you just believe. And remember, the house of Sagittarius, whichever house that represents in your personal natal chart, there are some issues around forgiving yourself, having some regrets from things you've said or done in the past, or taking on projections of others that make you think less of yourself. Okay, you are coming out of that big time. A lot of growth in the house that is represented by Sagittarius in your personal natal chart. Okay, and big breakthroughs. I love it. The fire energy is looking good. The water energy looks good. The fire energy looks good. I haven't looked into the air or the earth yet, but water houses receiving a lot of healing. Fire houses, big breakthroughs, and things returning that are owed to you in some way. All right, we've got the feather with messages. So there's going to be a lot of synchronicities, a lot of communication from the angelic realm, from your spirit guides. Watch for the feathers in 2023 and what is going on for you, okay, when you find them. Now we have labyrinth with journey, hearts with love, and anchor with stability. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, so in the house of Aries, you've been on a journey here, okay? And you've lost some things along the way. And maybe even for some of you, you feel like you've lost parts of yourself. And now that is returning to you, especially in the house that Aries represents in your life, okay? And here, the house of Leo, a lot of forgiveness, a lot of healing to the heart space, okay? You've grown, you've weathered, and again with this, there's a lot of soul growth and activation attached to these thorns, whatever these thorns represent for you. But you're going to be healed in the heart, and whatever house Leo represents in your natal chart, expect a big healing and shift there. With Sagittarius and anchor, yeah, there you're going to be able to see yourself through different eyes, through a different perspective than the way you have been looking at yourself, especially around this area of your life. And you're coming into a different energy where you are stable, you are anchored, and from there, you are manifesting things that you really desire. Okay, not these back and forths, ups and downs. So, fire energies. I feel these are more positive happenings in the three houses of your natal chart that fire represents, okay? These are all positive energies. And what you feel has been missing in these areas of your life or missing within yourself is going to be found in 2023. All right, so those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care.